My dear students, welcome back to my YouTube English channel, English with Malik Sir. In the previous section, it means section 12, we have very vividly and clearly discussed about the number of nouns and pronouns. As you know, the numbers of nouns and pronouns are very essential for our subject-verb agreement, for expressing proper tenses of verb form, and therefore it is very necessary on the parts of students to know clearly about the number of nouns and pronouns. Okay, in this segment we are going to discuss some more valuable and interesting ideas related to numbers of nouns. How? See here, the first idea what we have, some nouns like arm, minute, letter, spectacle, sea, glass, water, wood, good, sand, air, etc. express separate meaning. You see here, separate meaning when they are used in plural numbers. Very interesting. We know some of them are that is what we call countable nouns and uncountable nouns, but very interesting is that whenever they are used with plural numbers, they express separate meaning. Then how? You see here we find arms. Here arms means weapons. The government has cut down expenditure on arms. Yes, you see here how arms means weapons. Similarly, minutes means a record of a meeting. Yes, and whenever we record all the discussions according to the agenda of the meeting, then that is what we call minute. And here, a record of a meeting, the minutes of the last meeting were read out. Similarly, here we have letters. Letters means literature. Rabindranath Tagore was a man of letters, means man of literature. Spectacles, goggles or glasses. You see here, spectacles means glasses. Siege, we know sea, but siege here, the great body of water on the earth, naturally the vast ocean indicates that is siege. Again, waters, remember spectacles, siege, and here we find waters, a large water body. Yes, we know water, uncountable noun, but here waters, a large water body. Woods, yes, here we find woods means forest. Goods means articles. Sands means a stretch of sand of desert, vast area of sandy land. Airs, unnatural actions. Advice, usually advice is an uncountable noun, but we can use it in plural form, that means information. Similarly, forces. Forces here, army. Manners means behavior. Quarters means lodging. Let's go to my quarters. Yes, my place of residence. Yes, here clothes. Clothes means garments. Yes, works means that is factory or workshop. So here we find very interesting ideas in connection with the noun whenever they take S. Some nouns express different meanings. That should be carefully understood. Some nouns like people, public, police, cattle, goods, assets, thanks, content, wages, arms, odds, etc. are always used in plural sense. Remember, these nouns are always used in plural sense and they usually take plural verbs. That should be carefully remembered. Yes, how? The odds against his life were very heavy. Yes, it means he faced a number of odds in his life. Alms have been given to the poor on Mahalakshmi Puja. Yes, next come the police are on duty. Here we find police is a collective noun. Text always plural form. Again, now here, public is here, another collective noun, public were dissatisfied against the government's decision. Okay, so these are the ways how we use some nouns in always in plural form, and they take a plural form. Yes, okay. Some nouns like athletics, sports, billiards, cards, innings, mathematics, news, politics, ethics, electronics, statistics, civics, physics, summons, regards, congratulations, clothes, quarters, headquarters, surroundings, riches, remains, manners, belongings, means, news, ruins, orders, measles, yearnings, lodgings, diabetes, mumps, measles, rabies, itches, scabies, etc. are plural in appearance, but they are plural here. They are plural in appearance, but are used in singular meaning. This is the difference. They are appeared as plural, and but they take singular meaning. This is also another interesting idea, so that we can use correct verb forms and express at the time of speaking and writing. Okay, now see how. You see in examples, physics is, naturally here we find s, but the verb takes singular. Physics is my favorite subject. The first innings, you see here, innings was over when I reached the stadium. Bad news travels fast. You see here, bad news. News travels. Yes, travels fast. Remember here that such type of nouns are always found in a plural form, but actually they are treated as a singular and they take singular verb. Okay. Point 4, some nouns like surroundings, yearnings, regards, savings, contents, etc. are used in plural forms and they take a plural form. How? See, the surroundings of my house look, you see here, look very attractive, not looks, because here surroundings is treated as a plural. Yes. Now come, please give my regards. My regards. Regard means good wishes, okay, or respect to your papa and mama. That is your take home earnings after deductions. Similarly, look at the contents. You see here contents before you buy the book. Yes. It means a book is not judged by its cover. Therefore, we have to read the books and see the contents. If the book is valuable one, then we may purchase. The police examined the contents of his bag. Contents means the things what were inside the bag. The other idea, names of some objects which have two equal parts, but they are joined to make one object. Yes, are plural. Yes, very interesting. Whenever these objects can be expressed in a singular number using the phrases like a pair of, this pair of, that pair of, yes, and in plural by using three pairs of, yes, these or those pairs of. Some objects are there, they are having two parts, but they are joined at one point. Yes, just like scissors. naturally two parts but joined at the middle. Yes, scissors, yes, glasses, here spectacles, binoculars, pliers, trousers, pajamas, shorts, pants, stockings. Yes, you see here we find that these are having two parts but they are joined at one point. In this case, or they cannot be separated. In that case, we take them as a singular and a singular verb is used. But if we treat them as the point, if we use before them this pair of, one pair of, then they take singular. But if we take them individually, then they take a plural verb. Yes, this is the difference. Now come how. Here, a pair of trousers has been sold. A pair of here decides trousers and that's why has. But my scissors have. It means here my scissors takes plural verb. 5 pairs of shorts cost. Yes, plural verb. And here both pairs of shoes are mine. Yes, plural. Some nouns denoting number, measure, etc. don't change in plural, especially when they are used after numerals like pair, 100, dozen, thousand. Interesting? Yes, it is very clear. How here 5,000 rupees. We cannot write 5,000 rupees. Yes, 2 pair of shoes. 5,000 rupees. 2 pair of shoes, not 2 pairs. Yes, 2 pair of shoes. 3 dozen. We cannot write 3 dozens. 3 dozen eggs. Okay. However, if we don't use numerals, dozens of bananas. This is right. Thousands of students. But if we use numerals, they remain singular. Another, that is hair. Hair is an uncountable noun, but it can be taken as countable. How? See here. Hair is used as uncountable noun and treated singular. Yes, very natural. All the uncountable nouns are treated as a third person singular number and they take a singular verb. Okay? Yes, when number is meant, it is used in plural. This is interesting. How? Mr. Mishra's hair is white. Yes, here is white. Here uncountable noun. Uncountable noun. Yes, uncountable noun. And that's why is white. But here he has 5 5 gray hairs. Here we find counting number 5 and hence we have taken it in a countable sense. Here uncountable sense. Fish and fruit here are treated both as singular and plural. How? See here. Fish means one kind of fish. That fish in plural fish whenever we indicate one kind of fish. Yeah? But fishes means various kinds of fish. Whenever there are various kinds of fish in a pond or anywhere, then we can say fishes. Okay, there are many kinds of fishes in the tank or pool or pond. Yeah. Similarly, in the case of fruit also, if one type of fruit we want to indicate, then definitely plural is fruit. But if we want to indicate different types of fruits, then definitely the plural of fruit is fruits. Okay. Next idea, nouns expressing money, age, length, weight, height, don't take plural when they are used after a numeral. How? A 100 rupee note, a note of 100 rupees. Similarly, a 15-year-old boy. 15 years wrong. 15-year-old boy. A boy of 15 years old. A 6-week holiday. It means a holiday of 6 weeks. Similarly, a 20-foot pillar. We cannot write a 20 feet pillar. A pillar of 20 feet. Here, this is the meaning. These are the very interesting and valuable factors that should be remembered so that it will be helpful at the time of expressing ourselves either in spoken or written English. Okay. With this, I conclude today's segment. My dear students, I expect that you must have enjoyed this class. This is really very valuable. Take interest, go through the video again and again, try to understand how I explain, and I've been utilized in your day-to-day life. Then you can enjoy a lot, and you can definitely march further with confidence. Okay, thank you for being with me. See you in the next segment. Till then, goodbye.